Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring them out.
Mononga gonna get it again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. On the give, it is Mononga. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dowd. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man complete to Dowd. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rodgers going up top again. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with Mononga, and he'll take this one in. Kyle Mononga, touchdown Steelers.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers are struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2.
On On second down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Third and long for Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Mahomes quickly out to right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Motion man is Rice. First and 10 for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on field.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
43!
First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow! 15! Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Yellow! 20!
Here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, here is Manunga. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Run now for Manunga. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11. At the Chiefs.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Yellow. Hey, Ridley. Let's go, Ollie. 15. Where's that?
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target.
He was covered by...
And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
15.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good.
Big play for KC. 47 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the 5-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Jump out! Hey, 88! Let it!
We're going to run it here with Manunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 10.
Now a second down throw from Ryan. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's a third down and
Go to
13.
50! Hey, you block over here! Let it in! Screen it down!
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow! Fight on these two! Fight on these two!
Play action here. Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Patrick Queen. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick.
Responsible to kick off from the turf.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. It covers 63 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Steelers 17. Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Second down, Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
17 yards on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. Taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slap. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody, and it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Response to the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it. And And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. RPO will throw it to Rice. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing is Mahomes. This one brought in by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Patrick to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down by Nick Bolton.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 30.
From the gun, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us with a 2-minute warning.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll run. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. That Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown Steelers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, right side. Attack.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Right side.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Colorado. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
But at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
So this one's in the win column for the Steelers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.